Hello everyone. In this lecture I am going to discuss that how we can check that given relation is in third normal form or not. Okay, so there are again two conditions for third normal form. If these two conditions are fulfilled by some relation, then that relation would be in third normal form, right? So let's check the condition. The first condition for third normal form is that given relation must be in second normal form, and the second condition is there should be no transitive dependency. Transitive dependency, right? These two conditions are important, or you can say these conditions must hold by a relation to be in third normal form. So let's start. First of all, we have to understand what is transitive dependency. Transitive dependency, simply you can say if a non-prime attribute is deriving from another non-prime attribute, this relation or this functional dependency exists. Transitive dependency means this is the transitive dependency. If one non-prime attribute is deriving from another non-prime attribute, this is transitive dependency. And if this transitive dependency existing in any of the functional dependency, then the given relation is not in the third normal form. Okay, let's check for this question. First of all, we have to find out the candidate key. Again, to find out the candidate key, we have to consider all the attributes first, like roll number, CID and email. And if we find the closure of these attributes, then we'll get all the attributes we know. According to reflexivity, we'll get each and every attribute in our closure, right? So this is a super key. Definitely it is a super key. Right, now we have to remove that extra attribute which can be removed, because without that attribute also we can identify or find out all the attributes. So you can see in the second, means with the help of email we can find out roll number, so we can also remove that we can remove that roll number, and CID and email must be there. And also we can remove the email from this. Why? Because according to the first functional dependency, if we have roll number and CID, then we can find out email. So if we remove this email, then also we can find out roll number, CID, means with the help of roll number and CID, first of all we'll find out roll number, CID according to reflexivity, and then according to the first functional dependency we can also find out email. Okay, so this would also be a super key. Two super keys are there, so we have to consider minimal super key for candidate key, means we have to check for candidate key. So let's check for roll number and CID. Means if we have roll number, CID, because it is a minimal super key, that is why we have taken this key. Otherwise we can also take the roll number, CID and email, that is also a super key, but we have to take minimal one, that is why we have taken roll number, CID, right? This is a super key. Now we have to find out the proper subset of this super key, and the proper subset would be roll number and CID. Now check the closure of these two subsets. So the closure of roll number would be roll number only. We can write roll number here due to reflexivity, and no other attribute we can find out with the help of roll number. So this is the closure, and for CID we can only find CID. Okay, so alone roll number and CID, no one is super key. If no proper subset of this super key is a super key, then we'll say that this is a candidate key, right? So this super key is a candidate key for this relation, right? Now, if we have now candidate key, then we can find out non-prime attribute. Roll number and CID is a primary key, so these are the candidate key, so these are the prime attribute. And non-prime attribute would be email only, because email is not the part of candidate key. That is why this is a non-prime attribute. Okay, now we have to check for transitive dependency. Is there any transitive dependency existing or not? So check the first functional dependency. See, this is a non-prime attribute, and from where it is deriving? Roll number and CID. But roll number and CID are the prime attributes, right? So there is no problem of transitivity, means transitive dependency. Now check in this functional dependency, roll number is a prime attribute which is deriving from a non-prime attribute. But what we have to check, that non-prime attribute is deriving from non-prime attribute, right? So this is not existing. If this is not existing, that means there is no transitive problem, right? There is no transitive dependency. That is why this relation is in third normal form. You can also check for partial dependency if you want, means there should also not partial dependency, right? So you can check. And what is partial dependency? If a non-prime attribute is dependent on a part of the candidate key, that is known as partial dependency. So you can check. If roll number and CID is the candidate key, then you can check according to that. See, email is a non-prime attribute which is dependent on the candidate key, complete candidate key. So there is no partial dependency. And for this, roll number is a prime attribute, so there is no need to check for partial dependency, right? So there is no partial dependency also. So this relation is completely or clearly is in third normal form. That's all. Thank you.